Where's the ophthalmologist?
She's right here.
Don't let her in. Don't let her in. This guy's gonna pee on your flowers. This is what I was telling you, people are not afraid to kind of handle her.
Yeah, she's nothing like this when, other than with you.
Sure, because people don't handle her. This is what I'm saying. She's got to be controlled by me.
Now, when Bart walked her back and forth, you asked if she rubbed her muzzle. No, she bumped his
Yeah,
leg
sure.
to try to bite him. Should I take this down? Is this
No.
going to be in the way?
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Mouse. Come here. Come here. Hey. This is submission. That's fine. She's just trying to do something that, hey, I'm not drinking water. She's trying to do something that says I'm not a threat. I'm not complying really. I'm not coming to you to be affectionate, but I'm going to submit.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's the beginning of becoming comfortable. Right?
And this is
So-
what I, in the past, have told her to do when companies come, to go somewhere and lay down.
You mean before me?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me get the water. There's water.
Scooby. Scooby. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, and he's probably not even thinking.
Hey. Hey. Come here. Now, what we've done is we've come and taken over her yard. Right? She's allowed that to take place. Now we'll let her walk around. Come on.
But you have so much control, and she respects you, and she doesn't respect, the dog walkers on the street. She doesn't.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is, hey, Shadow, get that. What I'm saying is, the problem that she's having is mental.
Hey,
They're used to
Robin.
drinking out of, I have a big pool in the back.
Yeah.
The problem is mental, emotional. It's how I feel,
Correct.
right? And so what we have to be able to do is make them feel a different way, to control what they're feeling, to put something else in the place of that makes her act aggressive, right? So if she feels like, oh, I need to protect, then I have to say, well, why do you feel the need to protect? Because no one has told me to think about anything else. So when we put the muzzle on her, I brought her to me. I rubbed her, I touched her, right? Sometimes I might even pick them up to say, this is who I am. This is who I am to you. I don't represent a threat to you, right? I'm someone that you submit to. They should submit to all humans.
So that's what I should have Bart do, or anyone.
Absolutely.
that-
To feel her, touch her, get close to her. She's a skittish, so she runs away or she attacks. One or the other, but it's both fear. See, to humans, fear means they're going to run away. But also fear can cause you to go forward. Right?
Right.
So it's confusing to the person.
Right.
Well, how do I understand? Why do you say this is fear when she's biting people? Right? But what's happening is she doesn't know what to do within this moment. Because dogs live in the moment.
Right.
But how we interject within that moment determines what they're going to learn. And that becomes the behavior that they act on. Right? So I want to put something in the place of her thinking I need to be protected. And that is that I'm in control. How do you know that I'm in control? Because I'm bringing you right to me. I'm taking away that personal distance that keeps you in the dark. Right?
And then you took off the muzzle. Would that be a good idea to do with?
No, well,
some
for
of
me
the-
it's fine,
Yeah.
because the reason I took the muzzle off is because I need to know if, even after I've done that, will she still try to become aggressive to me?
Right.
Then that gives me more information about where I should go from here in terms of helping her. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
For me to just come right in, take the muzzle off to show you what I can do, it may look nice, but there's no real logic in it.
You know, these questions are, you know, I need to know a scenario, you know, of what to do the next time. So
Well, this
that-
is it. That's why I didn't say, hey, don't put the muzzle on. I'm going to come in and show you I can make this happen. That's not good enough.
No, because that won't work.
Right, because if someone comes in and she bites them, then we got to start over again.
Exactly, and that's where we're at.
Exactly. So I wanted to show you what could be done. You can put the muzzle on her and then bring dogs here that are friendly, right? And have them get along and then have her not bite someone. Why? Because we put something in the place of her being in that dark space. We took away the gap, that personal distance. It's like after you know someone and you give them a hug, that icing is kind of broken now, and you can begin to build a relationship. Well, that has to happen with the dog. If we constantly just shake, right, then we will always be at that distance until one person decides to go further. And that's the same way with dogs. That's why having a dog is like being in a relationship, right? We can keep that personal distance, or we can make it happen for us, right? That's how it works. So this is how it should be when people come to your house and dogs come to your house.
It used to be this way.
Yeah, it can be that way again because she learned how to become the other way. What happened here? Whatever happened here when she was sick, when she was healing, and when you were going through your ordeal, it all played a part on her living in the moment. She's living in the moment, but she's confused with what to do in the moment because of what happens in the outside that has come in.
Because my cousin brought her little tiny Swiffer dog and stayed like 4 days here. Maz, we took him to the beach park, the Huntington Beach Park, dog park, you know. They go, Maz got along with that little dog and lived in the house, lived out here. The dog finally got tired of Maz because she kept wanting to play and play and play.
Yeah.
She never once growled. I mean, this was pre her injury.
Right.
You know?
When the injury took place, she could not live in the moment. Or she was living in the moment, but what she was living and experiencing was not something positive for her. But nobody was able to see that. And so that became her reality.
And she couldn't go other than her crate because the first operation, it was 4 months in the crate.
Yeah, and that's where all this is coming from. So you've got to get past that. And that's why I'm here to show you how to get past that. That's why the muzzle. Now I'm going to require that you put a different type of muzzle.
Yeah,
Not that.
I could not find anything other than that one.
You need a basket,
I-
a rubber basket muzzle.
Yeah, I could not find it.
Okay.
I could not find one.
I don't have one in the car to show you.
You
But-
showed me one
Okay.
at your place, and I looked for it, but Bart was coming over, and you know.
Yeah, yeah. So the other one will allow for her to still bark, still drink water, still play, run around. She just can't bite. And that's what you need. But mainly, when you have a muzzle on of a dog that bites, whoever you're trying to introduce them to, they have to be up close. They have to have that physical contact. Just like the dogs come to you, they rub against you, or they rubbed against her. That kind of takes the icicles off of things. What?
Rubbed up against anyone.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what has to happen. Dogs rub up against her, she'll rub up against the dog. Just passing, bumping, and it just kind of breaks the ice of it, right? And that's what she needs. You see, she's calm. This is good.
Yeah, but she's by me.
Yeah, because she feels safe. Walk away.